guy is great. He's a guy. He hosts a show called Get Loose every month. Please give it up for our good friend Aaron Glaser.
I went to a wedding at a country club on 9/11. You might be asking yourself, who has a wedding on 9/11? Really cheap people. It was a Jewish wedding. There were two other weddings at that country club, a Haitian wedding and a Puerto Rican wedding. But the real beauty of the evening is all those people were finally allowed in a country club. I'm from Long Island originally. Long Island's a lot like New Jersey, only it's harder to escape because it's an island. I go to the gym a lot. I do the elliptical because it's the easiest. And when I go to the gym, I listen to Billy Joel. Billy Joel is like the king of Long Island. All of his songs are about Long Island. Every grocery store you walk into, his music's playing. Every bar you walk into, he's just sitting there drinking. And when I go to the gym, I listen to Billy Joel, and as I run, I gradually make the music lower, and I pretend I'm running away from Long Island. Keeps me motivated. Billy Joel's Greatest Hits Volume 3 was one of the first CDs I ever bought. I got that, Hanson's MMMBop single, and Elton John's Candle in the Wind. Here's the thing about Candle in the Wind. Elton John has only played that song twice. He played it at Diana's funeral and at the recording session, and he hasn't played it since because it was a gift to Diana. What he doesn't mention is he first wrote the song in 1973 as a tribute to Marilyn Monroe. That version didn't chart in the US, and then all those years later when Diana died, he altered the lyrics and gave it to her as a gift. That is a shitty gift. That's like getting your friend David a novelty license plate with his name on it, and then a year later, you take it back, scratch off the D's, and give it to your friend Avi. It's the same sentiment. I was driving cross country, and I got this Elvis Live in Memphis CD, and there's this great part where Elvis starts introducing all of his staff members. This is like end of the line Elvis. He goes, that's John Wilkinson on guitar, and that's Jeffrey. He gets me my scarves. I wish Elvis would just introduce all of his staff members. Like, that's Ralph. He gets me pills. That's Ted. He gets me pills. That's Genevieve. I throw my half-eaten sandwiches at her. And that's T-Bone. He gets me pills. 1, 2, 3. Like the snow fly in a cold and gray. Dance, Genevieve. Oh, my. My friend paid $300 to see Paul McCartney live. I would never pay that much money to see some old lady play Beatles covers. I was reading this article where Paul McCartney refers to himself as just a regular guy. Yeah, regular guy. He gets his servants to put on his pants one leg at a time, just like the rest of us. Paul McCartney is so successful, his other shitty band is one of the greatest bands of all time. I was on the subway and I saw a woman reading Just Kids, which is Patti Smith's memoir about her relationship with the photographer Robert Mapplethorpe. I had read the book and I figured, oh, this is my in. I'll talk about the book and then we'll fall in love. So I walked up to her and I said, oh, what do you think of the book? She said, oh, I'm only halfway through. I said, are you a Robert Mapplethorpe fan or a Patti Smith fan? She said, oh, neither. My boyfriend got me the book. I said, oh, Robert dies. I think I know the day our generation has taken over when a tropical storm Beyonce gets upgraded to a hurricane Sasha Fierce. That is when we rule. I was watching the E! True Hollywood Story of Cameron Diaz, and Cameron discusses at length her transition from modeling into acting. There's no transition there. One day, you talked. End of transition. Do you guys like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? The original, not the remake. I never got really into that movie, and I think that's because I've always preferred savory over sweet. I think if the movie was geared towards my palate, I'd enjoy it more. Over here's our nacho cheese river. Climb aboard the Nina, the Pinta, or the Santa Tortilla as we sail down to our Polish-style smokehouse. Oh, yes, little Aaron. Are there sausages in natural casing? I did say Polish-style, didn't I? Over here's the area where we breed pigs made entirely of pancetta. And then some kid would get kicked out for trying to take a bite out of a live pig. I just got back from LA a little while ago. There are a lot of homeless people in LA. I would look at them and wonder what was structurally wrong with their screenplay. I had a really awful thought the other day coming out of a restaurant. A homeless guy approached me for money, and all I thought was, oh, I am way too full to deal with this. The things you desperately need are causing me the slightest bit of discomfort. When I was in LA, I met a guy from Manhasset. I'm from Great Neck, and Manhasset is the neighboring town. And we had this really nice moment where we bonded over where we were from. And I wonder if in the future, when intergalactic space travel is a thing, if when people cross paths, they'll have those kind of conversations. Like, halt, you've entered our force field. Declare yourself. We mean you no harm. We're merely a cargo ship from Rigel 5. Rigel 5? I'm from Rigel 7. Rigel 7, where's that? Right after Rigel 6, but before the Forbidden Planet. Oh, by the Space Academy. Yes, but it's a Starbucks now. Oh, bummer. Tell me, who do you root for in the simulated battle? The mongrels or the demons? Oh, neither. My dad's from Boston, so I'm a Red Sox fan. I see. Then you shall be destroyed. Thank you. My friends went to Medieval Times recently. I went with them. I dressed up as a scientist, and I stood in the back and yelled, "The time machine works!" Can I try a new one on you guys? Yeah. Okay. I was watching TV. It's the 20th anniversary of Silence of the Lambs. And, there's that famous part where Hannibal Lecter goes, I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. That had to be improvised. Like, you can't write that into a script. So I imagine the shooting process was a little like this. Okay, Anthony, please call me Tony. All right, Tony. After you give that line, just throw in a little something at the end, okay? Yeah, okay, I could do that. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Cut. Yeah, yes. Just try it again with something different. Okay. Sure, Jonathan Demme, you're the director, whatever you want. We ready? Okay. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Oh, no, that one wasn't good. Okay, one more time. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Boing! I feel like I'm gonna get it. I feel like... Jody, stop laughing. I can't do this if you're laughing. Jody. Taylor, Jody, what are you doing after? You wanna get together for a drink? You're a what? No. I had a feeling. All right. One more? All right. My parents are Orthodox Jews. I was raised very religiously. And one of the Bible stories I remember growing up was the story of the golden calf. When Moses ascends to Mount Sinai to get the Ten Commandments, and in the process, the Jews lose faith and they start worshiping a golden calf. Leave it to the Jews to worship food made out of money. I'm Aaron Glaser. Thank you.